Hello, everyone. Welcome to another scene for Sept of the Howling Winds, a Werewolf the Apocalypse venue set in San Diego, California. So, in this scene, Elias has received some information that was said about him by his tribe mate and Sept Alpha, and, well, I don't know. Are they still lovers or not? Like, I guess we'll find out, won't we?
Let's find out.
Oh, fuck me dead.
Emil, you're not the father.
Oh God.
So he is rather upset, though when Elias gets upset, he does not express it in a way that most people do. He gets very, very quiet and he adopts this just horrendous scowl on his face. And he carries a bit more of a chill with him as his spirit heritage intensifies. And he finds Emil and just fucking stares at him.
So he was talking to Veronica just casually because he had heard that her baby kicked and he wanted to talk to her about it. And then he just kind of stops.
Yeah, they both feel like just this icy stare.
He just kind of looks at Veronica and he's like, Elias is over there, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
Wow. Shit really does get around this stuff. And I'll look at him.
Yeah, the look on his face is pretty much the one that's on his overlay.
Yeah, he'll kind of put his arms out like, yeah, there you go. Here you are. Hi.
We need to talk.
I figured.
Hello, Veronica.
Hello.
That is the nicest tone you're getting out of him.
That's the nicest tone you're getting as well.
Nope. Great.
Out of game, I don't fucking care that he outranks me. That is the nicest tone you're gonna fucking get.
She's so mad. Yeah, he'll just look at him. What seems to be the problem?
He chews his lip. I think you know.
Tell me what you heard.
I heard that you would prefer if Golgol Fangs first was the Great Jarl of the Getafenris.
Okay, wow. Was that all?
And no. And that you think I should have been a Shadow Lord.
Both true. Except the first one is not. That's not what I said. I'm sorry, actually. That one's not true. The second one is. The first one was that I said that I wish Golgol Fangs first would challenge you.
Why?
Because the Great Jarl of the Fenrir being uncontested is ridiculous. And you know I'm right.
He nods.
Moreover, Elias, what have you done as Great Jarl? And I don't mean to say that to you, to hurt you, or to attack you. I am Fenrir, and an elder. Skald, what stories do I have to tell of you as Great Jarl? That you courted Gogolfangsfist to your side? Except you didn't. Adelheid and Jesse did. What battles have you led? What have you done to rally the other Fenrir around the world? Have you even been to the homelands since you've taken this position? You have done nothing. You have proven yourself in no way other than by taking the seat. You are unchallenged. And I have nothing to say for you. And I am a skald. I wish that I could sing the tales of your glory and what you have done. But what have you done? And that is not what I want to see as the great Jarl of the Fenrir. You sitting in this sept, doing nothing.
This whole time, Veronica just has this unamused look, like she is not pleased with him either.
This sept lost 4 people. And your now ex-fiance almost died.
Husband. Oh, I was there.
And your response as the great Jarl of the Fenrir was silence. I know by your heritage, your father pushed you into being a Fenrir. So I say with 100% conviction, the Shadow Lords lost a great Theurge the day you chose to join the Fenrir. And I care for you very much. I know that you have so much in your heart. And you have so much to give. But we have to see it. Or someone needs to challenge you. And yes, I would prefer seeing Gogolfangsfist challenge you than any other. I think, honestly, he would make a good great Jarl. And I'm not saying you don't. I'm saying your actions speak for themselves. At any point in time, you could have walked from the sept and gone anywhere to rally the people. And if you want to stay Great Jarl, do it. Go. Go to Scandinavia. Go to the Septs. Go to the young Garu. But you can't stay here and just... You just can't do this. It's...
He does
looks...
look like he does look like that he is listening to him.
In my opinion, the best thing that you could ever do for yourself and this nation is to drag yourself to Petrova, put yourself to the right of severance, and join the Shadow Lords.
She just looks at Emil like, no, he doesn't join my tribe.
He narrows his eyes. No.
If not that, then be a Godai. But you can't.
I hear you.
He'll walk closer to him. Nasir left me. The only thing that kept me from coming for you, you know how I mean, was that you're Sullivan. And you were going to marry him. Now you're not with him. You know what keeps me coming for you now?
He looks down.
And at the mention of like Sullivan leaving him, she does give him a dirty look. To Elias.
When push comes to shove, you wouldn't be there for me. That when the chips are down, you turn inward instead of being there for me. And if you think for a second that I don't love you enough to imagine what a life would be like between you and I, you can delude yourself on that one all day. The man I see in front of me right now, what if, will always be. You've been very fortunate, Elias, that no one has come to challenge you for your seat. To be honest, that more speaks to the very dire straits our tribe finds itself in. That our own tribe just will shrug. Doesn't care. Do you remain uncontested because you're respected? Or because you're seen as someone who isn't worth the challenge? And your position isn't respected. I want you in your heart of hearts to ask yourself that. And decide how you're going to go forward. I'm not going to challenge you. I have no desire whatsoever to be the great Jarl of Fenrir. God, no. But Gogol one day may. And by next moot, I would really like a story to tell about you. He's actually choking up. Because goddammit, I need a hero, okay?
He nods. Emil can tell that he's fighting tears.
By your leave, great Jarl, may I return to Veronica? He watches him. Are you still there?
Yeah.
Did you catch what he said? Or is he in silence?
No, did you not hear him say yes?
No.
Oh, yeah, he said yes.
Okay, yeah, he'll go back to he'll nod at him and he'll go back to Veronica.
And Elias will turn and leave.
Yeah. Once he's gone, Emil sees that, or Veronica sees that Emil's fighting tears. And then, like, one will actually fall.
She'll let him cry it out. If he needs to. She won't say anything. She respects him enough.
Yeah, he'll have a short manly cry. And he'll just shake his head.
If you weren't here, I would have exchanged a lot less nicer words with him.
I care very much for him. I wish for more between he and I than I can have. But this isn't about that. I think at the end of the day, Sullivan knows that too.
Sullivan's doing a lot better.
I see that.
He feels better. He's able to walk a little bit now. Just now needs a cane. I'm not holding any punches with those silver fangs, by the way. They're gonna wish that we just did a frontal assault.
I'm going to lead my sept into destroying everything.
She smiles and claps her hands. So, funny thing about that. And a Stormcrow appears.
He'll smile and look.
I've been getting information. I found out the name of Dominic's killer, and I've been learning about how many's at their Karen, who they have, and other names.
He smiles at her like a cherished daughter.
What does the Stormcrow have for me today? For the
Yeah, it'll parrot off the information I'm gonna send you.
Okay.
Well, crow off, not parrot. It's a parrot, but he'll smile at her.
Also,
Oh.
I did one other thing.
What did you do? And is it going to give me a headache?
Adelheid.
Oh my! You know, you and him are going on a field trip on Saturday, right?
I know, and I decided I would give him a free quick pro quo.
Oh my!
Outer game, I had the Stormcrow, though I don't know if you texted it. Give him a status on Pride's Fall.
I saw that.
So whenever you message him that, like that's one of the Stormcrow's tasks.
Yeah, Lindsay's gonna have to come up with that one, but yes.
I figured that would be a nice way, as well as it would get people outer game to like. It'd get him to want to go to Veronica, and then it gives her information on pack members.
Mm-hmm.
However, I am going to do one thing, Emil. Do you have somewhere that and I have a question. Is there anywhere at the SEP where nobody can hear you scream?
He loosens his tie up a little bit and says, "I've been waiting for this day for so long," and takes a step into her.
Wait, what?
And he stops and smiles.
I'm gonna torture outer game. Oh my goodness.
He'll fan her. Like he'll pick his hand up and fan her.
I'm planning to torture one of their maids.
Mandu.
And I'm gonna do one other thing. One of their kids is going to be raised to believe everything their parents did is wrong and is going to destroy all their work. So that they get to watch on the other side everything, all their dreams, burn like cinders in front of them.
You are so cruel.
And I don't care. I'm a Shadow Lord. And they deserve it.
You know, I considered joining the Shadow Lords when I was younger.
She perks up hearing that.
Really? They were one of the 3 tribes that I considered joining. The Fenrir.
So the Fenrir Shadow Lord, and what's the third one? She's now very curious.
He'll look at her and I'll say, "What do you think the third one was?"
Fiona?
I'll shake his head. He holds up 3 fingers and he lowers one. She has 3 yeses.
Outer game, this is kind of amusing because now it's like, what would you have picked? Because he's into dancing.
Spirals, obviously.
Damn it!
I'm kidding. I said that, not him. Yes, 2 fingers up waiting.
She's gonna bust his chops saying Children of Gaia.
So the finger he lowers is his index finger and all this blood is his middle finger. Big old French flag flying for her right there.
Oh, Silver Fangs! That's them.
He just shakes his head at her.
She says it with a big smirk on her face, like she knows she's busting his chops.
Look, Dana. I considered joining the Octana.
Is it because of Jesse?
I didn't know Jesse back then.
Is it because of Coyote?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Coyote didn't lift his skirt up?
No. Oh my god. When I was a boy, there was a member of Ymir Sweat in my sept when I was young. And I'm a member of the Fangs of Garm, but there was a member of Ymir Sweat in my sept, a young Native American Fenrir. And he told me about all of the things involving the Octana and the way that they felt and did. And my brother was a puka. He was a wolf. So the shamanism, the animalistic shamanism, appealed to me. And so I almost went with Octana. But I settled on being a Fenrir in the end.
Out of game, I can't picture Veronica being any other tribe but Shadow Lord.
There's one tribe I can picture her being other than Shadow Lord, but it's weird.
What would that be?
Black Fury.
I can see why some people would pick that, but no.
No, she is very Shadow Lord. He'll smile at her. You can join with somebody else, by the way, Lindsay, if you want. But he'll offer his arm to her.
What, to just walk or?
Yeah, like in a friendly fashion. He just wants to walk.
She'll take it.
So how is everything on the home front?
Is he asking the home front like the battle plan or her actual home?
Her actual home.
So far, Cassie's doing better. Unfortunately, Valerie left.
He looks as though he doesn't agree on the unfortunate part, but okay.
It seems like everyone's thinking that. I texted him at one point that I was going to call him tonight.
Well, what? He just shakes his head.
To find out his side of the story. If he's breaking up with me, I want to know why.
I mean, he shrugs. That's fair enough.
I mean, wouldn't you?
I have so many problems. No, listen, I'm in crisis right now, okay? And I don't have time to address it because I'm the alpha of a septic war. So I have to let my life just go by the wayside and crash around me.
You're not the only one going to war. I'm not
He'll
planning to hold any punches.
shake his head and he'll look around and he'll press his forehead to hers in a very like godfatherly fashion. He is her godfather. And oh god, I can't believe he's gonna do this. Fuck me, dude. He'll stop and he'll say, "Can I be honest?"
All right.
I'm in love with him, and I have been for some time. And I just don't think it's ever going to happen. I keep entertaining the idea of marrying my best friend. We've been best friends for 30 years. I think he and I are just so tired of being alone, yet so tired of the idea of being with someone that we just decided to be with each other. Does that make sense?
She has this look like she's following it, but she hasn't experienced that.
I'll chew his lip. I know nobody ever hears about my romantic life, things like that. God forbid the Alpha have one, you know? A smile.
She smirks.
I think things keep not working out for me because I'm actually very, very in love with him. And
Then act on it.
oh, to what end? To be turned down? Not again. It hurts, Veronica. And I'm out of the sept. I don't have time for the heartache and the drama.
Hmm.
And that man holds on to a relationship for like 5 months top shelf life. Have you noticed that? It's like he loses interest and he just leaves. Or they lose interest in him. I don't know how.
I've only been here like half a year, so
I know Elias probably strikes some people as aloof or cold or an edgelord, but I've always kind of liked that about him. I'm so passionate and filled with such golden energy. Been said that I'm like the sun by Tolia sometimes. That I was always the heart of the pack. You know, in my pack, I'm the beta. Tolia's the alpha. And
my father's part of that pack too.
Will Morgan rounds us out. But they always said that I was the one who always was the golden boy. I was the one who was always keeping them upbeat and always rallying them. And they had just such light coming from me all the time. Elias is so aloof and cold. And I think there's a part of me that finds appeal in that, actually. But I feel if I acted on it, it would just be met with indifference. Like Sully said.
And Sully's one of those people, like, when people first meet him, he doesn't, like, let people get close.
I've known Sullivan for some time, actually. Not too terribly long, but years. I remember the first time I met Sullivan, he called me a cunt. And he threw a beer bottle at my face.
I could see that.
Mm-hmm.
I could see him calling people that.
And the beer bottle sailed right for my face, and he told me to fight him right there. He thought I was somebody else. It wasn't even me. And then when he realized that I had a similar face, not the same face, but a similar face to the person he was having a problem with, then he wanted to fight me for having the face. And so we punched each other for a little bit and rolled around. And then he told me he loved me. And we've been friends ever since. So shrug.
She smirks at that.
Have you ever had one of those just feelings where you knew the way you felt for somebody wasn't the same way they feel about you? They just didn't have the same love, and it was just something where you had to refocus and reframe and move on.
The way he said that makes her think of Valerie. She's like, no, but I wonder if someone felt that way about me.
whoever could feel that way about you. Your looks at her.
Well, I don't know why Valerie left.
So thoroughly done with women.
She's trying to crack a joke to make her smile.
He smiles. Do you miss him?
Sometimes, however, I do respect his decision. If I did not, it'd be no different than the people that I fought to make sure he had his freedom.
Mm. There's a bet. By the way, I have $5,000 invested in it. She'll nod.
She raises her eyebrow to what the bet is.
We'll put 3 fingers up. One is that you don't remarry. One is that you remarry Cassia. And one is that you remarry Sullivan. There is a fourth with 2 bets that Petra divorces Theo and marries you.
Really?
Nods. It has 2 bets sitting at $2.50.
Did he bet that?
I don't think it was Petra that bet that. Rafi's the one with the book. Rafi is the bookie on set, by the way. Normally he has the book and is running the bets.
Was it Jesse?
Jesse's bet was that you would remarry Sullivan. I'm not telling you what mine is. My brother's was that you would stay unmarried.
Out of game, I'm letting it play out and figure out what Veronica wants.
I don't know. Oh, I don't know that. That is some spiteful shit. I just read that.
Really? I just read that. Fuck you.
Yeah, the one that she's tossing in her bet for is that Petra divorces Theo and marries Veronica.
That is some spiteful shit.
Yep.
That is incredibly spiteful. Out of game, fuck you.
I love you too.
Oh my god, it's like spiteful on so many levels.
I got off on peace with Lita, but Lita just doesn't. It's just like, fuck you, Petra.
Lita married a Black Spiral dancer. Come on.
Pretty much.
So he'll look at Veronica and he'll slip his hands into hers in a very fatherly fashion.
Mm-hmm.
What should I do? Like, let's put the war aside. Let's put everything aside. Tell your godfather what he should do.
Well, you're concerned with Elias being cold and dispositionate. You're not sure if he'll feel the same way. See if you can find out what he does like and win him over. Or fight for him. Be the inspiration that he should have.
He
As a
tilts his head
galleon.
at that. God damn, Veronica.
That's what the Galliards out of game are supposed to do.
He tilts his head at that. He never thought about that.
That's what she does with her pack. She inspires them. While being terrifying. Or I like to believe that she does.
There's just one part of me that feels like it's my truth and it's where I belong, and there's another part of me that feels like I'm being an idiot.
The idiot part is more of the doubt. Out of game, she has overconfidence, so she doesn't think that way. And when someone suffers doubt, they question their abilities, they second guess themselves, and it leads to mistakes.
He kind of chooses. I could just do it, couldn't I? Could just march right up to him and tell him that I love him. Be with him. I wanted to be with him for so long that I keep running from everything else.
And you could just give him a nice Silverfang pelt to go with that.
You are so focused.
Give him a Silverfang pelt or skull. I thought of you.
Could do it. I'm gonna be a rose for God's sake. I've danced in front of the queen. He chooses up and looks at her. He'll like grab her hand and like pull her and try to find Elias.
Out of game, what did I just start?
Never, ever, 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 ever does this. I hate you. Hate you so badly. So he'll try to find Elias.
Well, he's still on Sept. So he finds him.
Yeah, he'll kind of like walk up to him, and he'll kind of like lick his lips. He's holding hands with Veronica, but he can tell it's in that no homo way. I'm sorry, no hetero.
No hetero way.
Like, this
First
is my
brow.
godchild and I'm gay, don't worry. We're good. He'll like overhand, like, oh, wipe his hand off on his pants. Sorry. You have such soft hands. What the fuck?
He quirks a brow at him. The look on his face tells Emil that he thinks that there's something he forgot to chastise him for, so.
I know this is probably very awkward timing, but I also feel like this is probably the only time that I could do this. So, well, I'm just going to be a Fenrir and do it. I love you.
No.
No, you don't fucking know. Shut up. You don't know. You just don't know how much I love you.
Mind speak to Emil. Just kiss him.
No. Kind of mind speaks back. Yeah, no. you don't know how much I love you because I've never said it. And I really don't show you because I'm terrified. Because I don't feel like at the end of the day I fucking deserve anything worth a damn in this world. I feel like my wife was taken from me because I must have done something wrong, and my brother has suffered because I must have done something wrong, and I have perpetually, essentially sabotaged myself over and over and over again because I don't feel like I deserve good things.
So Elias's jaw drops because, I mean, he kind of has that same mentality. So.
When I look at you, since the first fucking day I saw you, I can see that about myself. And I lost my wife. And I loved her very much. And I thought I would never be able to go on after she left us. Some days I still don't know how I'd be doing. How I do. When I first saw you with your cold, quiet beauty, one of the reasons that I thought this man could be a fantastic great Jarl is because you were just steady. And all of the chaos surrounding us and all of the noise and the din of war and the pride and the egos flying around and just this, which makes us Fenrir, okay? You were just this steady, constant beat. You know, kind of like touch his chest and like match his heartbeat. And I could feel you here. And I fell in love with you that day. And I think every person I've been with can see that. Asir, Felix. There have been others, we don't really need to go into how many. And I think there's been so many others because they're, and he'll kind of tap his chest like, don't match the one that's here. And I think yours does. I'm sorry. Bites his lip. I'm sorry.
Why are you sorry?
I can see in your eyes you don't feel the same way.
I'm being honest, I don't know how I feel about anything right now. And he sees genuine emotion from Elias on that. Like, he tears up.
I think part of the reason that you are so cold and aloof is because it's just numb. And as much as I want to get through that and get to you, so much. Fight beside you, take you as my mate. love you and be the one who wakes up next to you and all those stupid poetic things. I just... This brow furrows. He looks at Veronica thinking.
She doesn't look like you need to keep going.
He thinks for a moment and kind of looks down.
Mind speak, you're the alpha of the Sept. Inspire him, damn it.
I challenge you. Elias Nielsen, deeded final breath, but to people, I challenge you.
His brows go up.
We'll step in. Do you wish
What
to
are
hear
you?
my challenge?
I do.
He looks up and thinks a moment. Look at me when I say this. Me. I love you. I'm in love with you. I've loved you from afar, and I'm tired of it. And I want to be with you. With you. But I won't be with someone who doesn't care or is indifferent. I want to marry you. You, Elias Nielsen. You. The person behind all of this. It's been buried so deep. And I'm about to walk away. I'll take a step back. And if I walk away, nothing. You get nothing from me. We're more lovers. Be your friend. Alpha of your sept. I'll reframe my thoughts and move on. But if you come after me, if you stop me, then I will love you with as much passion and fury and dedication as I show everything else in my life. The love that I am shown, I will show you. And he takes a step back. And he takes another. And another.
And Veronica gives a look like, what you gonna do to Elias?
And takes another step back.
Elias steps forward. And he keeps stepping forward.
You make it to me. That's it. If I walk away, that's it. My challenge to you is to choose. And I respect your choice both ways. All I want is the privilege of loving you and being the other half of your life. When I made love to you, the first time in so long, I felt complete. I remembered what it was like to have the blood run through my veins again. And takes another step back. But your indifference destroys me. And I'm afraid one day it'll destroy you too. And unfortunately, with you as the great Jarl, it'll destroy my tribe. So damn your indifference. Choose. Hold on. One second.
Hey.
One ended. Let me use both hands.
You use both hands. Jesus.
Veronica's such fucking popcorn over there. Like, I love you, mentor.
I'm with the bowl of popcorn? No, Mamiel's looking at me like, I fucking love you, Veronica, for giving me this advice. Look, watches them both.
This is your fault, by the way.
Mine?
No, here.
Oh, hers. Yeah.
Kim is the reason
Kim's
we're here
fault.
now. I also don't care. She's fucking calling him all this bullshit because he's been lamenting to her how much he fucking loves this guy. Now you realize who he's been talking about.
Mm-hmm.
No, Veronica. Emil like talks about this a lot with Veronica. It's Elias he's always talking about.
Oh,
Mm.
he never said who he was talking about.
Nope. Never. And all the time he talks about him, he never says what he's talking about. But it's Elias. That's why he snapped, and like that's why the scene is happening. It's why he said anything, because he's been disillusioned and angry, and like when Sully left, and he realized that Elias was single, he was basically like, "Now's my chance," and he realized he didn't want to take that chance because he felt like Elias would just be indifferent, and he would just become another victim to that.
Yeah, Elias took a step forward.
Yeah.
Now it's
So Elias goes to him. Like, fucking practically runs to him.
His brows go up.
And there is no indifference on his face. I love you too.
It's
So much. And I don't want you to walk away from me. Please don't.
You're the last person I want to walk away from. As great Jarl, as your lover, as more.
He touches his cheek. There's tears streaming down his face. He doesn't even care who sees him cry.
I could literally spend my blessed life trying to capture the words to tell you how I feel about you. Now I want everybody else to know. I want to stand by your side, strong with you, and tell your tales. If I have to be the passion that flows through you with the fire in your heart, Montu. I like to touch his cheek. Then let me be.
You know,
Can you feel me here? He'll put his hand on his heart.
I can. He puts his hand over his.
Elias Rose is a beautiful name. Smile.
Like he feels them like, mm-mm.
He's got roses on his shirt. Fuck you. You have any idea how hard Steve and I were dying over that laughing?
Oh, that I picked a picture of him with roses on his shirt.
Yes, because Steven knows about this. He was dying with me. Holy shit.
That was Emil Nilsson.
Obviously, we'll keep our last names.
I could go Nilsson Rose.
He rolls his eyes.
What?
Look at how beautiful Emil Rose sounds to Masara.
Because we're keeping our last name. I never changed mine to Black anyway.
Just shrug. We'll mix up our deed names. I'll be Dances with Final Breath. And you can be
He actually fucking laughs. Like, oh my god, he laughs.
Freya's Breath. We'll just shrug.
Oh my. If I Freya's breath. Wow.
Oh god.
Wow.
We'll just roll his eyes.
No, I think that would be a seer. He nods.
That would be a serious. So run away with me tomorrow. We'll leave the kids in charge for a couple of hours. Go to the courthouse. And we can argue over our last names there. And be mine. I'll fight by your side. And I'll be the passion in your heart.
I have to go on a trip.
You have to go on a trip. Where are you going?
To the homelands.
No?
I have to rally the tribe.
You have to bring them to help me destroy a fucking Silverfang sept.
Mm-hmm. He nods. Absolutely. Yes, fuck them.
I'll be doing much worse than that.
Grins at Veronica.
They have taken much from your lives. And we owe them a favor.
Johnny,
Yes, darling.
can I roll up for the... Actually, no, Lindsay didn't do downtime yet. I can't use it yet. Damn it.
What?
Which one's okay?
So
What
I
do you want
want... for the downtime, I purchased a gift from the Children of Crow list, Discover Secrets. Where you...
Oh, you can fucking use it. Go ahead.
Yes! Alright, so for now we'll just use it on the SEP member, and just each days I'll just... You give me all the fuck... And I'm spending a willpower on this, because fuck this guy. So 2 successes.
Yay!
It's blackmail information.
So he'll wrap his arms around Elias. And he'll say, "You and I cut out the day. And go do this. When we're done, we'll take a proper homeland or a proper honeymoon. Do one of those Viking cruises." He'll shrug.
Yes, I'm very sure your betas can handle running the sept for a little bit.
After the war.
That's what I meant. Yes, after the war.
And I will go with you to the homelands. And for now, go use that beautiful voice of yours to help me raise these fucking Silverfangs to the ground. Great, Jarl.
Will be my pleasure too.
Why don't we wait until we're in private to talk about your pleasures a little deeper? We'll wrap his arms around him.
He bites his lip and kisses him.
Kiss him. Kind of presses his cheek to his and look over at Veronica and bat his eyelashes at her. Like that? Is that what you were talking about? Did I do well?
She nods.
Okay.
So with the gift, I got 2 successes. You could tell me later on what.
Yeah.
Elias looks at Veronica and goes, "Well, here, I thought you hated me."
Sep's unity is more important, and I have a lot of respect for him. Points to Emil.
He'll nibble his ear.
I'm sorry. I'm dying out of character. Jesus Christ.
I have to play the overconfidence card.
I know
It's
you
her
do.
person.
It's fucking great. He nods. Fair enough.
Out of game, she doesn't reveal her emotions directly. She'll either hide it with arrogance or anger.
Oh yeah, I know. And Elias, he knows her game. He does the same fucking shit. So he's like, yeah, okay, fair enough. The same thing I would have said.
Out of game, I have to always go over the real deal, otherwise people get the wrong idea with her. As well as I want people the opportunity to roll their empathy and subterfuge to be like, what? No, I'm not dealing with this shit from you.
Like, no, fuck you, Veronica.
Sorry, that's only for the few and proud.
The few, the proud, the
Proud
rich.
and free. That's what I had to. Oh my god.
So he'll wrap his arms around him, and again he'll squeeze him tight.
I do need to talk to Sully though.
About
whether or not he wants me to stay in my pack.
He got so sassy. God, that came out sassy. He'll like put a hand on his chest, and I'm like, I'm sorry, that was so terribly French of me.
God. He's my pack mate.
He'll shrug. That remains to be seen.
Exactly. That's why I have to talk to him. Jeez.
He's joking. Well then, take Veronica with you and go find him.
Oh God, right now?
That might not be the best time. She has a very smug look.
Did this fucker just make a joke?
Let's put it this way. There's certain things of passion Veronica doesn't joke about, and it's none of your business.
Oh Jesus! Oh my God! I'm down.
What?
Yeah, you should go find Sully and ask him to take Veronica with you, so that she can work her magic, whatever it is she does. Like Sullivan Black is a very complicated man. Okay. Ooh.
What?
He just covers his face like.
Well, then, if that's the case, I'm afraid he can't walk to see you.
So Elias holds back what he wants to say.
If his response with saying it's the cock, it's just gonna be like, well, he can't go walk to you anymore.
Yeah, well, and Elias has a response to that he does not say out loud.
Out of game, can I hear it?
Out of character, he's thinking, well, he can't really walk anyway, so.
She'll be mad if you fucking said that.
Exactly. That's why he's not saying it, because he knows when to keep his mouth shut. That's what he's thinking, because he's a fucking asshole.
He'll nuzzle him, and he'll basically kind of flip his neck a little hard too.
He growls.
Later. Go find Sully and ask him. And then come back to me.
All right.
And he'll take his hand and he'll kiss his knuckles. 10.
Out of game, this is a very bad time to ask Sullivan. It should be the next day.
I want to see this.
Here's a problem, because he's the alpha, I actually have to do this.
Oh, yeah, so Elias looks at Veronica and is like, let's go. Do you know where he is?
Home. Text Sullivan. This is not
Thank
going to be at the
you.
house because I'm not that stupid.
Right?
He'll say he'll move to the living room.
Text him that someone wants to talk to you. His name is Elias, and he accepting right now that he's a fucking shithead.
So I should put clothes on. Gotcha. Got it. He gets up, gets dressed. Oh, he'll go sit on the porch waiting for them. Cleaning his shotgun. No, I'm kidding.
Petra will be cleaning a shotgun. Be like,
In cat form.
God.
He's sitting on the porch with a glass of lavender lemonade.
Lavender lemonade. This fucker. Oh my god.
Pinky up, bitch.
Right?
He'll smile at Elias. Just smile is priceless.
I'm sure it is. Absolutely. Elias
Bat his eyelashes at him.
Elias smiles to him. He smiles a genuine goddamn smile. Like, yeah.
Hi. I've noticed that you're
Hi.
happy.
Yes, I am.
Glad.
I have a question to ask you.
Go on. I'm intrigued.
Veronica
Well,
monitors Elias.
since I was wondering, since we're not together anymore, if you still wanted me in your pack.
Why wouldn't I want you in my pack?
I don't know. Just things can get weird when people break up and their pack mates. So yeah, I mean, I don't want to leave the pack, so
He sips his lemonade.
so he thumbs up like that's good. We're fine on that front anyway.
We're still friends.
Oh, fucking thank God.
I think you need to remember at any point in time that Liam is the omega of the pack, not you.
I mean,
know,
that's true. That bitch. um,
You know who
so
you should consider asking to join the pack?
who?
Poe.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Oh my
Mhm.
God, yes.
I am positive he knows how to poison people. Just trust me on this.
I'm sure he does, and we do need a Philodux because
Yeah,
ours
we
kind of
have-
died.
And he did die. Yes, he'll not.
God damn it, Elias.
He dead. He is quite dead and not coming back. So we do need a new Philodux who can poison people.
Am I the beta?
Yes, you are now the beta of the pack because our former beta did what, Elias?
He died. Yeah, he went and died.
He went and died.
Bastard. He had to fucking die.
Your
He
fault.
actually he looks upset about that. Like he is very upset about Dominic dying.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, he does have a tear go down his cheek. When he's smiling,
So
but a
does-
tear goes.
same for him. Okay.
He'll actually get up and hold his arms out for a hug.
Oh, he was about to ask for one, so yay. He hugs him.
There's something different about you.
Emil expressed to me how he
Oh, thank God. He just holds his hands up like, finally.
So we're getting married
Oh. When?
tomorrow.
Oh. Make sure you tell me where you're registered, and don't register at Macy's. That's really tacky.
Oh, who the fuck do you think I am? Really?
Listen, great guy, I love the Fenrir.
Oh, fuck off.
That sounds pretty tacky.
With this one scene alone, we could blow the fucking quotes board up. Oh my god. But you do seem. You seem like you have a weight off of you. You seem more alive.
I do. I had. I didn't know. I didn't know that I needed him the way that I do.
I can tell you I know exactly how you feel. And smile.
I am glad that we are still friends and packmates. I don't regret the time I spent with
That's good.
He kisses him on the cheek.
He'll smile. He'll melt a little bit and smile at it.
I do love you, and I always will.
I love you too.
And he hugs him again.
I'll hug him again.
Do you want me to leave the pack link open for the ceremony? Because I can totally do that.
I totally want you to leave the back link open for the ceremony. Are you gonna get married by Elvis?
Maybe. I don't know what he has planned.
I don't think he has anything planned. I don't think he thought he'd get this far, and I'm imagining Veronica probably had something to do with it because she does that.
Veronica had everything to do with it, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Veronica always has everything to do with anything that ends up with shit like this.
Or murder.
Or murder.
Or murder, yeah.
You're
So,
like some deranged
I've heard about
fairy.
that. I've heard about the shit you facilitated.
Right?
Oh,
Mhm.
such as?
Now, why would I tell you that?
Right?
You know what you did.
What you did? What do you think you did?
Nothing wrong.
Oh my god.
Oh no! I promise you, there's plenty wrong with the shit that you've done. However, why are you not? He looks to Sully. Why is she not a Talon yet?
Did she join the Children of Krone?
Talons are a secret camp.
Oh, you're right. You could also join the Talons.
Uh-huh.
Oh, true.
Like, so many people are in other camps in the Talon.
Just realized I'm in another camp as well. Okay, yes, good point. Veronica, you can still be a Talon.
Oh.
Yeah, you really need to be a Talon.
Really.
You really need to be a Talon. Holy shit.
Out of game, this is saying a lot if Elias is saying this as well, Sully.
Both of them are Talons.
Yeah, both of them are Talons. That's why he's like, and it's just the three of them. So why the fuck isn't she a Talon? He knows that she knows about the camp.
Yeah.
Like,
let me. I have some things I have to handle, as you know. Let me handle them, and then we'll talk to Veronica.
okay, well, count me as one of the people who recommend her ass for the camp.
Yes.
So I think that's 4 people that recommended me.
Just been keeping track.
Sebastian, Emil, and these 2.
You know you need to. He'll wrap his arms around her and kind of tuck her head under his chin. He's like, you know, you need a name, right?
Vermilion.
Yeah, fuck. That's fucking amazing. God, that's better than mine, and mine's Avalanche. Shit.
Avalanche, yours sounds so edgelord.
I'm. He's jealous now. Like, God damn it.
You can change your name.
What, to Vermilion Part 2?
That's a Slipknot
He
song.
made a joke. Elias made a fucking joke.
The Crimson,
Ooh.
right?
You could
Crimson
be,
Avalanche.
you could be Tricycle Pink, name it a Benjamin Moore color.
You name your damn castmate Pink Shadow, and he still goes by it. Okay.
I know, right?
But nobody
Did
would
you-
expect anything or want to die from it. It's like, who killed him? Pink shot. What?
So was Sully surprised that Elias made a joke?
He's made several. Yes, he's quite surprised. He's like, had I had known Emil would do this to you,
It would have happened a long time ago.
it would happen a long time ago. You know, yes. Let's get you. I have some things I have to take care of first. I'm gonna take care of them, and then we'll talk about getting you formally into the camp. There is actually a ceremony that goes with it. You don't just trounce your happy ass in.
Yeah, no. There's a way.
You have to think of what. Oh, we'll talk about it later. We'll kiss the top of her head.
She smiles confidently.
We can do that at the end of the scene if you want.
Okay.
I made dinner.
Her brows go up.
I made Hawaiian pizza.
She just glares at him. Outer game, fuck you.
Big chunks of pineapple all over it. He'll just smile at her.
Elias
He just
fucking loses
glares, like points a finger, like, you little fucker.
it. She hates
down.
that, doesn't she?
Yeah, I'll just look at her and say, calm down, Kanye.
On that note, I'm going back to my soon-to-be husband. I will see you all later.
God damn.
What?
You're gonna make such a beautiful couple.
Mm,
Which last name? Who? What?
we're keeping our own.
Arrogant son of a bitch.
He's gonna be called Final Freya.
I. That's like a bad Final Fantasy movie. Oh my god! Wow. Final Freya and dances with Freya's breath. Perfect. Love it. I'm telling Emil that right now.
Freya is both their names, and Freya is their game.
That's right.
He just pulls Veronica back in the house, like, bye.
Bye.
Oh
Yeah,
my
he
God.
he can feel Elias is happy and Packlink too. Like, jeez.
Yeah, he's confused, but
So is
He's
Liam.
okay.
Liam pings him and is like, "Are you okay?"
are you okay?
Packlink with the Night Riders, they just briefly feel like, what the fuck? You son of a bitch, defiled my happiness.
Yeah, totally. When he sees him, he's at the ritual circle, and he'll kind of blink at him.
So
Are you
Elias
okay?
sees him and he's like, "Oh, I need to talk to you."
Are you okay?
I am fantastic. Yes,
You look happy.
I know, because I am.
Okay. He'll blink.
What, am I not allowed to be happy?
Oh, you're allowed to be happy.
He scowls at him. Is this better?
It's not going to your eyes.
He can't even. Yeah, he can't even hold it. It's like it's not a. He can't do it.
He'll tap his nose and smile. So,
I have a question.
what has you so happy?
Emil.
It's brow quirks? Like, that's not what I expected.
Told me how he felt about me, and I realized, yep, I felt the same way.
Why do I for once feel like this isn't actually going to end in you being unhappy?
Uh,
You almost married my son, and I say this.
right?
Go on, what's your question?
Well, I was wondering if I could learn the cleansing ritual for the Talons of Phoenix.
You know, in order to do that ritual, you have to bring Phoenix into yourself, correct?
I know.
Okay. You're ready. You're ready. Okay. Let's smile.
He smiles.
Do you want to run the next ritual?
Yes, I would love to.
It's fine.
You just absolutely fucking lit up at that. Like, ah!
I'll talk to Corey and tell him you're going to do it. You know, Tamsin died, right? Well, Tamsin, wow, yeah, that's a way to put that.
Oh, I know all about that. Mm-hmm.
And Owen is as Owen always is. He's half his brain is in hell and the other half is lost.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know.
He's not a reliable.
No.
No.
So technically, there does need to be a reliable source for the ritual.
He raises his hand.
Yes, obviously you.
Tully's never seen him this excited about anything in his fucking life.
Miles, he looks happy. He's like, wow. Wow. Something about being in your presence right now is just very inspiring.
He smiles. I'm going on a trip. I have to I have to be the great Jarl of my tribe. In order to do that, I have to visit where most of my tribe lives.
That would be a good idea, yes.
Mm.
You know, I heard from Adahite that you were making a Jarlhammer.
Yes, I'm making a silver Jarlheimer. It's almost finished.
I have an idea for you, but it may require you change your plan.
Okay, what is it?
I think you might actually like this. The Jarlhammers are bonded. They were made at the same time. They are brother and sisters to each other. To make a new one might be seen as but he'll reach into his bag and he'll pull out his grand clave. And the one thing that Elias notices about it is that his grand clave has the form of a bane clave.
He blinks.
This was used on me so many years ago, I almost died. It ran me through. He'll point at his abdomen where he's got a large scar.
Mm-hmm.
I ran through all the way, and he'll point to his shoulder. So he's always had a little limp.
Yeah.
That's what it comes from. He'll say, "This ran me through." And I was in a coma for about a month. I went after the spiral who ran me through. I took it. And I bested her in combat. Then I took this Baneclave. He'll actually hold the sword out to him.
I'll take
Like to let him have it and hold it. Use it.
Mm-hmm. He does. He steps
I take
back
it.
and
It is, oh my god, and it's bound with a phoenix spirit.
oh my god, yeah, he and Elias. Everybody, Talia can tell Elias very skilled sword.
I took that weapon and I cleansed it, rededicated it to our people. It's no longer a Baneclave. I remember a tale about you. One that's often forgotten. From when you were very, very, very young. You were cleansed in Erebus, weren't you?
His jaw drops. Like, how the fuck do you know that?
He smiles, as Petrovas do.
Uh-huh.
So you have the right of the Silver Forge, as only those who go through Erebus do. I'll take his blade back. This one's mine.
Yeah,
You are great Jarl of the nation, and you need to do something, and you need a weapon in your hands. Like none other. So I have a proposal for you.
I'm listening.
Take Syzak's blade. Send her to Erebus. All you have to do is hit her with one shot. Right of the Silver Forge. And bring that as your weapon. As the great Jarl. And he smiles.
He looks both floored. Well, okay, so the emotions that flash through his face: floored, excited, and terrified. Oh, and determined. So there's 4.
So, what you have to do is gather a pack to find Syzak. All you have to do is get one shot. And you can bind spirits to make sure that that shot hits. Take her weapon.
At war right now.
You do that, you would be a legend.
Yeah.
And people may die. Those that go with you are virtually signing up for a suicide mission. Syzak resides in Malpheus.
Yeah. No.
So go. Go to the other sects. Rally, let them see their great Jarl. Set creating your own Jarl hammer aside. You deserve a weapon greater than that. Besides, having 2 in the same sept would seem gauche. When you do that, Not only with the spirals, you command their respect. You could help guide them to Alastair, Cameron. But you would be a great Jarl. Take some time. This is going to take planning. And you're going to need the best to go with you. To even get near Zyzak again is suicide. But all you need to do is land one shot. I tell you, it's like that. Now smile. You and Emil. Yay! He'll clap his hands.
He
You know
smiles.
the way you two always look at each other at the ritual? Yeah, think back on that now, Lindsay.
Uh-huh. I am. Yep. I am. He nods.
Two always sneaking off to your little corners when you have everything stripped away. I'm glad to see you're now living your most authentic life. And I'll nod.
Well, hopefully I will be alive to run the next.
I'll smile. I have duties to attend to.
Yeah, me too.
Fuck off in a wave. Bye-bye.
Bye. He leaves.
And I think with that, we can end our scene.
Yep.
Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watch for watching. Bye-bye.